Hello everyone, AmyR's here with Prairie Paper and Ink, and today's card is a super clean and simple and quick and simple Valentine card. I'm including it in my Valentine series, but really this could be for any time. But since I'm in the middle of a series, I thought I would include it with this. I am using the Simon Says stamp. This is the texting stamp set that I showed in a recent haul that I think is absolutely adorable. So I grabbed all the stamps I wanted to use on the card, and I'm using my Misty. I think I'd shown this in a haul video. I haven't really done many videos using it. I don't really have a reason why I haven't really shown it much. It just kind of depends on my mood, I guess. But for things like this, I absolutely love it when I want to stamp several images all at once. Plus, I had a feeling that I would need to stamp these twice to get perfect coverage with them. So that's where the Misty is a wonderful tool, is I can stamp it, all the images at once, re-ink them up a second or third time if I need to, and stamp them again, and they're all lined up. I don't have to fiddle. They're just perfect. So I'd used My Favorite Things Green Room dye ink to stamp these all twice. And then I grabbed just a baby wipe just to wipe off all the stamps while they were still attached to the lid of the Misty. Again, FYI, this is an older version with the printed lines. There's the newer version. They're laser etched. There's several videos out there already showing wonderful things about the Misty. That's also why I haven't really done like a review video or anything. I suppose if there's enough interest, I could do one, but there's plenty out there. So, yeah, cleaned off my stamps, pulled them off, and then I wanted to use the little heart stamp and the little smile emoticon stamp. So I arranged them on that scrap of cardstock in a different spot and just stamped them several times and got everything stamped, set aside the Misty, and then I just trimmed off the little smiley faces and the heart because I'm going to die cut those. There is a little mini matching die set that comes, well, either with this or you can order it separately. So you can totally hand trim something like this if you want, but things like circles and hearts, it's so much easier to die cut. You get just nicer edges and I don't have to fiddle. So yeah, ran those through the machine quickly and die cut them. The actual little text bubbles that I stamped, those I just hand trimmed because there aren't coordinating dies for it. That would be kind of nice, but then at the same time, you'd have to have so many dies. So I just hand trimmed those. It only took me like a minute or two to trim them out. I just kind of eyeballed it and gave them all just a little bit of a border. And then set those aside and then decided I'm going to use my clean color markers again to color these in. And this is not bristle cardstock. This is just a smooth, heavyweight cardstock. So I just colored the markers this time straight on. So I used red and then carmine red for the heart. So I just filled it in with red and then just added a little bit of carmine red for a little bit of definition. And then for the happy faces, I used lemon yellow first and then added a bit of yellow. And then I added a bit of light carmine, which is just a nice pink, to kind of look similar to the little smiley face emoticon. And to kind of blend that out a bit, I used my water brush, even though, again, this is not watercolor paper, cardstock, anything like that. So I just used it more to spread the color a little bit more, but I'm not doing any actual watercoloring. And Gavin's right beside me in a swing and wants to be heard. So they look better in the video. Just the picture at the end makes these little smiley faces like, I don't know, my camera picks up yellows in a funny way. And they look just awful. Like they look in real life more like how you see on the video. Just, you know, a little bit of definition and cute little pink cheeks and not so harsh. Yeah, harsh, I guess is the word, is how they look at the end. So anyway, I took my card base, which is A2 size, so 4¼ by 5½ inches, and I'd scored it with my Teflon bone folder. And then I've unfolded it so it's laying flat, and then organized all these images on the front of the card pretty much where I planned on adhering them. And rather than just adhering them flat, because if I had wanted to do that, I could have just stamped the card as is. So really, if you wanted to make a really quick and simple card, you could line all of this up on the Misty and stamp it pretty much all at once, flat onto the card, and you'd be good to go. But I wanted to give it a little something since this is such a simple card. So I lined everything up and then cut down pieces of foam tape and popped all of this up on some foam tape just to give it some extra dimension and, you know, a little extra something. And again, it took just a few minutes. to get everything popped up on the foam tape. So once I have everything adhered, I'm going to flip the card over and finish the inside. So that's where I'm going to adhere the last little text and the 3 little smile emoticons. And I wasn't sure at first where I was going to put them, and I thought it'd be better to put them kind of at the bottom of the card, kind of like at the end of the conversation is what I was thinking. So adhered all these down with Tombow Monomulti adhesive, and that's all there was to it. So there will be links below the video in the description box. There'll be a link to my blog post, the previous cards in the series, as well as all the supplies used. So if anything like that interests you, just check out the description box below. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing and thumbs upping my videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.